That's why I wrote this song. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you have no idea what's in here. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's your girl DeLaurian. Welcome back. This is video number 3. I'm super excited. It's early Saturday afternoon. Welcome back to your music, lifestyle, and love channel where we're talking all things music, all things lifestyle, natural hair, makeup, fashion, fun, fitness, healthy living, and we're also going to be talking about love, the things we love, the topics we love, real good talk. We're going to be getting into all of that. So welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Anywho, I was listening to this old song of mine I used to sing, and now I am a hip-hop artist. I rap. Don't give me the side eye because of the way that I look. Yes, I have skills, and you will see very, very soon, because actually my next video is gonna be a music video, so let's get into it. But that's one of my old pop songs called Free Me, and it's just so hilarious to listen to the songs that I used to do. What I want to talk about today is really, I want to say, maybe controversial. A lot of people probably have a myriad of different opinions about this, but I want to share my opinion because it's one that matters. My opinion matters, and your opinion matters as well. But I want to talk about sharing. You know, when we were kids, our parents taught us, one of the first things that we learned, especially if you had siblings, is sharing is caring. Yeah, sharing is caring. I'm sure if you remember Barney and all that good stuff, sharing is caring. I don't want to share. That's what I want to talk about. I don't want to share when it comes to dating and relationships. I don't want to share. And the reason why I say this is because I think in the society that we live in today, being a main chick, being a side chick, it's among the conversation. It's so intense. It's so strong about being a loyal side chick, being the main chick, being the most important one on the roster. Well, no. If I have to take my place in your roster, I don't want to be in your roster. You know, I don't want to be in your roster. I don't want to be on your team. I am the team. Excuse me. And this is how I truly, truly feel. I have worked darn hard to become the woman that I am today. I am still a work in progress. We will always be continued works in progress, but I do not feel that I deserve to have to share a man. Now, I can understand when you're dating, you cannot expect the second day that you meet someone to ask him, hey, if you want to date me, if you want to get to know me, you're going to have to let everybody else go. I understand that that may be very unrealistic because you don't even really know each other. But what I'm talking about is when you've been seeing someone for, you know, 4, 5, 6 months or whatever the time frame is. Now, I remind you, these are just my opinions. None of this is set in stone. But when you've been seeing someone and you're really truly developing feelings for this person, and you've been dating and you've been observing to see if, you know, his actions match up with his words, and you get to the point where you're ready for a commitment and you just want to date exclusively, if they don't want to do that, if they don't want to settle down, goodbye, bye. I don't have time to wait on you. And I don't have time to play ping pong with you with my emotions. back and forth, back and forth. 1 month, you're all into me. The next month, you're over here. You're not calling as much. You're not reaching out as much. And now I'm playing in my mind the whole month of September of whether or not you still feel the same way that you do about me. Then October comes and you're back into me and everything is cool. Then here comes November and I've only seen you twice. That's not fair, and that's not cool, and I don't deserve that. I deserve all of a man. If I'm going to give up my options, if I'm going to present myself to you and give you 100% of me, why should I accept 15% of you? That's not cool, and nobody deserves to come second place, and that's just how I feel about it. If I'm giving you all of me, if I'm telling you, you know, baby, I love you, I care about you, and I want us to do this thing together. Let's really give us a shot. And you're still telling me that you can't do it, you're not ready, you don't want to settle down? Well, guess what? We can still be cool, but at this point, I have to have the strength to walk away because I cannot waste my good years. You know what I mean? I'm just getting into my stride, and a lot of you ladies are. You're just getting into your stride, or even if you're more mature and you have more season on you and your life experience, no, you don't have time to waste your good years waiting around for a man who doesn't know what he wants to do. And I understand it can be hard because I have been there. I have been in a situation where I was in love. I was in love with someone and he was not ready to commit to me. But you know what? Through all of the emotions, through all of the mistakes that I made, through all of the time, and maybe even the years that I stayed around secretly waiting for him to settle down, I had to grab a hold of myself and say, you know what? I deserve better than this. No, you cannot have me the way that you once did. I need time to detox from you. We can be cool, we can be friends, but I can't do this. I cannot allow you to have the same benefits that someone would have if they were committed to me. It's just, it doesn't make sense. And that goes back to showing a man what you're worth. And he learns how you value yourself by how you value yourself. And how do you show that? By what you accept, by what you allow, by what you say, and by what you reinforce. It's all up to how you treat yourself. That's how he views you. What do you accept? It's one thing to say it, but it's another thing for him to see it. So if you tell a man, you know what, baby, I love you, but we can't keep having sex. We cannot keep doing these things without you giving me all of you. Okay, he'll respect it when you say it, but he'll respect you more when you do it. And that's how you show a man or show a person who you really are. It's in your actions. It's in what you're doing every day. So you may have mistakes, ladies. You may have bumps along the way where you fall back into the relationship and you know that you're not the only one. But you don't have to settle. You don't have to sit around and wait. It's okay. It's normal in the beginning. It's normal. It may even be a couple of years later and you still find yourself waiting. But guess what? You don't have to wait. If you're in a situation right now, and I know you're like, okay, why are you so amped? Because this is something I'm passionate about. I am truly, truly passionate about self-worth and confidence and self-empowerment and walking in your standards. Because not only will it affect the type of men that you attract, but it will also create a better way of life for you, a better quality of life. Because if you value yourself and if you hold yourself to a standard, that means you're going to make better quality decisions in your everyday life. That means you're going to pick better jobs for yourself. That means that you're going to choose a better car for yourself, one that's more befitting to your lifestyle. That means you're going to choose better friends, and you're going to be able to discern people who don't mean you any good. When you have standards for yourself, when you hold yourself to the better things in life, it affects everything. And And when we're talking about dating and relationships, it really affects that. Because if a man sees that you will allow him to do anything, why would he change? Why would he step up to the plate? And then why would you allow him to continue to have the benefits of you when he's still out here having the benefits of everyone else? Why would he want to change? It took me so long to get that. But now that I've got it, I'm going to tell you like this. I will never be intimate with a man that I'm not in a committed relationship with again in my life. And it's been a long time since I have. But I will never again. And I encourage you women. I don't know if everyone is trying to hold out till marriage. If you are, keep going, keep holding out. But if that's not what you're doing, let me just encourage you. Do not be intimate with a man that is not your boyfriend, that you are not in a committed relationship with. Why? Why should he have that benefit of you? That is your most precious and your most sacred treasure. Why give it to someone who doesn't deserve it? Why give it to someone who's not being loyal to you? And let me tell you like this, if you're not committed to me, then you're not loyal to me. I don't care how good of friends we are. I don't care how cool we are. You're loyal to yourself. If you're dating and you're sleeping around, you're loyal to you. You're not loyal to DeLaurian. You're not loyal to Tiffany and whoever else. You're loyal to yourself. But a man will never have the complete benefits of me if he's not my committed, monogamous, significant other. No. I'm not going to be cooking for you all the time. I'm not going to be out and about with you all the time. I'm not going to be giving you everything and giving you the experience. And let me tell you, I know I'm not the finest woman in the world, but I know this is an experience that don't come around often. I'm sorry. This does not come around often. And I'm talking about the experience. And every woman, every man should feel that way. You should feel yourself. You should be able to look yourself in the mirror and point out not only your weaknesses, but your strengths. And sometimes when you're feeling down and out, you gotta go to that mirror and talk to yourself and pull yourself out of it. I have experienced being in a depression, and it is not fun. It's not good. And if anyone out there is going through a depression, or you do not feel that you are beautiful, you don't feel that you are worthy of having a man work for you, I know you are worthy of everything that you desire. You are worthy of everything that you want to experience in life, all the good things. You're worthy of that. But you've got to do your work. You cannot come to the table bringing, 2 grapes and think that you deserve a man that has prepared a feast. I'm sorry. You have to do your work. And that's what the single life is all about. The single life is about creating yourself to be the person, the man or the woman that you truly want to be. Who are you? Who do you want to be? This is the time to work on that. So when you meet the person that God has created for you, you're prepared. No, you're not perfect, but you are prepared to minister to the strengths and the weaknesses of this person, to enhance them, to make them better. The qualities that you've been working on yourself will mesh with the qualities that they've been working on, and you two will then come together and elevate one another and make each other better, to bring favor into your lives, to really fulfill the destiny as a couple that God has created you to be, an example in this earth. And I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to that. I've not been in a relationship as an adult. My last relationship was in college. I've experienced love, but I've not been in a committed relationship, but I am looking forward to it, and I am more excited about it now than ever because I'm learning. I'm doing the work, you know. I'm paying bills on time. I'm being financially responsible, getting my credit in order. You know, I'm doing the things that I need to do for myself first and foremost, but these are also things that are going to make me a great asset to the guy God has for me. And that's what the single life is about. Yeah, there are going to be moments when you're lonely. There are going to be moments when you wish you had someone laying next to you, or someone to go to the show with, to laugh with, to talk on the phone with. Absolutely. But I would rather be alone in those moments and be doing something productive than to waste my time with folks that I don't even care about, that I don't even like. I'm too old for that. I'm too good for it, quite frankly. And so are you. Why waste your time with a man that you don't even like just to get a free meal? That's whack. Those days are done. I'm better than a steak meal, baby. I'm better than a $300 receipt at a fine restaurant, baby. I'm better than that. I can go out and do that myself. I don't need you for that. What I'm about is true love and true self-love first. Because if I don't love myself, then I ain't gonna be no good to you. I'm not gonna be any good to you. And if you don't love who you are, and if you have not healed from some things in your past, then you're not gonna be any good to me. So don't rush the relationship. Don't rush the marriage. Work on yourself, as Ayanla Van Zandt says, who she is my auntie. I don't have any aunties, but she's my auntie in my head. Do your work. Look at yourself and figure out, what is it that I need to change about myself? What do I need to enhance? You know, maybe I'm not paying all my bills on time. Maybe I don't know how to make cereal, which is crazy. But you know, maybe I need to work on some things for myself first and foremost, but to present myself so when my guy comes, he gets the best possible version of DeLaurian that he can have. Or he gets the best possible version of Erica. He gets the best possible version of Tiffany. He gets the best possible version of you that he can get. That's what it's about. It's not about rushing. It's not about feeling lame because you're not in a relationship. I don't feel lame. People say to me all the time, something must be wrong with you. Why aren't you in a relationship? I say, no, it's not that something's wrong with me. It's that I'm too right. See, people go from relationship to relationship, from one person to the next, and you still don't know who you are. You're still not healed from things in your past. So you're bringing these situations into the next relationship. Going from man to man don't make you a better woman, and men going from woman to woman does not make you a better man. It makes you weak, if you ask me. After a certain point, if you're just going from woman to woman, you're weak to me. That means that you don't have enough self-discipline to get your mind in order to receive the woman that God has created for you. Everybody needs some alone time. Yeah, it's cool when you're young, you're going through your things. It's cool. Everybody has their situations. By no means am I being judgmental. But what I'm saying is, when you realize that you're not recreating the wheel, that you're just doing the same old thing, your life is the same old way it was 5 years ago, God is not increasing you, nothing in your life is changing, maybe you need to start taking a look in the mirror and saying, whoa, maybe my life is mediocre because I'm dating mediocre women. Maybe my life is average because I'm entertaining average women. Maybe my life is not where I want it to be because I'm not doing the things that God has gifted me to do to get out of the ordinary. I don't want an ordinary man. I want a man with vigor, with personality, with chutzpah. You know, somebody who can put me in my place, but somebody that's also afraid to lose me and wants me in his life. That's what I want. You know what I mean? And I'm sure every man out there wants a woman who's intelligent, who's gifted, you know, who has personality, someone who's going after what she wants in life, someone who's not afraid to put you in your place and to stand her ground. Every man needs that. No man needs a pushover. We were not created to be pushovers. We were created to complement one another. And that's what I want. And that's what we all deserve. So I'm just going to get out of here, but I'm just going to say, don't share, man. Don't share. The whole point of a relationship, the whole point of being in a relationship is the commitment, the exclusivity, feeling special. I want to feel special. I want to know that I have something that no one else is getting. I don't want every woman out here receiving that charisma and that personality that you have. I want that for myself. That's for me. You know what I mean? I don't want a piece of the pie. I want the whole thing. Because I've been working on my self-ingredients. I've been making sure that I'm giving you enough cinnamon. I'm giving you enough nutmeg, that I'm giving you not too much graham cracker crust. I'm giving you just enough of everything. So you can feel like, thank you, Jesus, for giving me that woman. That girl is amazing. She is an experience that I've never had before, and I cannot lose her because I know that no one else is going to give me what she gives me. That's what I want my man to feel like. And until the time comes, I'm going to keep living my life, focusing on myself, becoming the greatest woman that I can be. I want it all, baby. I don't want to share. I'm offering you everything. You know, I'm cooking. I'm learning how to become a better cook. I'm traveling. I'm seeing the world. I'm working on my craft. I'm working on my business. I'm getting my finances in order. I'm preparing myself to be this great woman. I'm doing everything. I'm dedicating and preserving my body. I'm working out. I'm drinking water. I'm taking care of my hair. I'm getting 8 hours of sleep. I'm doing all of this stuff to be a great woman. And you telling me that you want me to share? Are you? You crazy. Because I'm going to leave you on this note. My table is prepared, baby. My table is prepared. There is a feast at my table. I've got apples, I've got grapes, I've got watermelon, I've got oranges, I've got meat, I've got steak, I've got silverware, I've got 24 karat gold silverware, serving dishes, I've got china, I've got everything. You know, I have this huge table of things to offer you. This huge table of things to offer you. I've got everything. I've been toiling, I've been working, I've been preparing this meal. Ladies or gentlemen, you know how it feels when you've been preparing a meal, you've been cooking, it started in your mind, then you had to write down your list, and you went to the grocery store, then you went to another store to get the specific upgraded meat that you want, a specific cut steak. You went through all of these things. You were in the kitchen for hours cooking with love. And that's the same thing. It's the same concept. I've been working. I've been doing my work for years to become the woman that I am today, to become a great woman, to give you all of me, to work every day to make sure that you are the happiest thing walking. And you telling me after putting in all of this work that you want to bring to the table a banana? That's how it feels when you settle for sharing. You've worked, you've toiled, you've prepared, you've cried, you've made mistakes, you've learned from them, you've made mistakes again, you've learned from them again, you've won, you've lost, you've gone through so many things. And this man wants to come to you and ask you if you'll accept this banana? Boy, you're crazy. No, I don't want your banana or no parts of it. I want a feast. And you cannot offer me a feast if you're not loyal to me. And if you're sleeping with other women, and if you're out here with other women, you're loyal to yourself. You're not loyal to me. Then don't you ever come to my table and bring a banana again in your natural life. I know I'm about natural hair, and I know I'm about health, baby, but ain't nothing natural about bringing a banana to a feast. Whew! I'm exhausted, honey. I'm exhausted. But I hope you heard what I said. I hope somebody out there is encouraged. If you're going through a situation right now where you feel like you're sharing, where you feel like you have expired, where you feel like you've done all you can't change a man. Man, you can't change a woman. There's nothing you can do. A person is ready when they're ready. And that's one of the biggest, toughest lessons I have learned. A person, there's nothing you can do to make a man ready to settle down. Nothing. It doesn't matter how good you are. No. So you go about your life, you have fun, you hang out with your friends, with other friends, and you never know. You may meet someone else that's showing you a good time and giving you that quality time. I know what that's like, you know, you wanting some attention from one man and he's not giving it to you because he's out here doing him. Well, I'm doing me as well. I've never had a problem with getting attention. I've never had a problem with men wanting to men treating me well, and you know, that's not an issue. But I don't accept the attention. I don't entertain the attention from everyone. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. I don't need attention to feel validated. I've always kind of been an outcast in my life. Always felt like an outcast. I've always been the weird, quirky one that everyone looked at like, okay, you know, but that's all right because most of the greats are, and you remember that. So this is your girl DeLaurian. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook /DeLaurian, Twitter, come talk to me /DeLaurian, Instagram /DeLaurian, YouTube /DeLaurian. It's all DeLaurian, DeLaurian. I'm so glad we had this moment to chat. Let me know how you feel. And I also want to let you know I have an email. It's askdelaurian @gmail.com. If you want to talk to me, if you have questions, I will keep it anonymous. You don't have to tell me who you are. I won't say your name if you don't want me to, but I'll answer your questions on camera, or I'll email you back. I'd love to talk to you guys. I just want to empower you. I'm not saying I have all the answers, but I do have the desire to motivate us. And it's not always about motivating you to get a man or to get a woman. It's about motivating you to get yourself. You know, get yourself in order. Love yourself, because that is the first step to changing your entire quality of life. Once my confidence changed, and once I came out of my depression and just being more concerned about other people than I was myself, my day-to-day quality of life changed because my thoughts changed. You know, I know what it's like for your mind to be consumed with someone. What are they doing? Who are they with? Are they thinking of me? I know what it feels to be unappreciated. I know what it feels to feel like the person you love isn't thinking about you or isn't loyal, doesn't go out of their way for you. But guess what? You go out of your way for yourself. Love yourself, change yourself for yourself, and you will find that your mind starts to go to more pleasant and productive places, and you begin to walk in peace and to feel more peaceful. And that's important. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to me so I can pour life right back into you.